The one who sits there, like a green mountain unmoved for 1,000 years. Thich Thich. The one sits there, like a green mountain silent since time beyond memory. Amid the turbulence of the world, amid the laughter and tears of daily struggle, amid days of blazing sun that scorch the shoulders and nights when wind slips through every thatched roof, that presence remains steady, as if no storm has ever touched this life. The wind blows, leaves tremble, the sky changes color, yet the shadow of the one, soft, deep, and utterly still, has never once leaned or swayed. The gaze looks far beyond the limited borders that human beings draw for themselves. That gaze seems to see through the dust of the world, through walls of division, through even the thickest veils of ignorance. Within that gaze is a sky of boundless compassion, a sea of pure stillness, a full moon of mid-autumn still hanging in the sky of the heart. And the one smiles, not brightly, not for anyone to notice, but simply the smile of a mind that has dissolved into vast truth. The one seeks nothing, and yet strangely all things return to the one as birds return to a resting ground after 1,000 miles of flight. The one promises nothing, no healing, no salvation, no new path, and yet anyone who meets the one suddenly feels as if the burden of 100 years has been set down. No advice is needed. No teaching is required. No lofty golden words. The mere presence alone is enough to dissolve one whole chapter of suffering in a human life. Some days the one walks into the marketplace. The market is noisy, full of bargaining, sweat, dust, and clamor. Yet strangely, when the one enters, the market becomes a meditation hall. The cries of selling sound like sutras, footsteps become slow breathing. The restless voices turn into a night wind moving through leaves. The one does nothing at all, only walks slowly, looks gently, stands there as if the universe itself is paused, and all who draw near feel their hearts settle, like boiling water suddenly returning to stillness. Some evenings the one sits beside the river. The river is still the river, water still flows, waves still kiss the sandy bank. But when the one sits there, the stream seems to chant wordless scriptures. A solitary bird passing overhead carries an unusual tenderness. The tree by the river seems to grow one more year of silence. The blue sky gains another layer of depth. Everything is exactly as it is. And yet at the same time, everything feels as though it has just been newly born in the moment the one rests upon that ground. Once the one held a hoe and planted vegetables. Sweat soaked the face and clothes like any ordinary farmer. No one looking would guess this was a liberated being, a mountain root of meditation. Yet each stroke of the hoe was like a bell falling into the earth. The bell made no sound for the ears. It rang only within the cells of heaven and earth, and the soil was awakening. In the young sprouts was the breath of compassion. In each drop of sweat was a truth utterly complete, a simple truth that modern humanity seems to have forgotten. The one does not teach much. A single look can open a door that has been locked for 1,000 years. Not a door of wood or iron, but the door of the heart where human beings imprison themselves with invisible chains. Fear, wounds, inferiority, craving, anger, and so many layers of darkness covering daily life. The one does not display miracles, for the one knows. It is the ordinary that is the greatest miracle. One who walks normally is already walking the way. One who smiles normally has already touched the truth. One who cooks a pot of rice, sweeps a floor, picks up a fallen leaf with a whole and undivided heart, has done what thousands of miracles could never accomplish. When the sun blazes, the one shelters beneath leaves. When it rains, the one wears a coat of young grass, hungry, eats, thirsty, drinks, tired, rests. No philosophy, no resistance, no rigid ascetic form. Every action accords with the way without trying to accord with the way. Nature itself is the way is nature itself. The One simply lives in that truth. The One no longer divides sacred and worldly, good and evil, pure and impure. For the One has seen the true nature beyond all opposites. Like water that holds both mud and lotus without losing its wetness. Like the ocean that receives every river yet remains salty, waves still rolling endlessly to the shore. If one asks about truth, the One offers a flower branch. If one asks for the path, the One points to the very step being taken. No theory, no promise of tomorrow. This very moment, this place where the One stands, is already the complete answer. The One knows the world is a dream, and yet loves every grain of dust drifting in the afternoon sun. The One knows living beings are waves, and yet bends down to listen to each faint cry that no one else can hear. Where there is suffering, the One appears. Where there is chaos, the One is present, leaving no trace. Yet everyone who meets the One carries away a light, taking nothing, yet planting in the hearts of others a seed of awakening. The One does not wish to be called a teacher, for the One knows names are barriers. The One does not wish to have disciples, for the One sees all beings are Buddha nature asleep, only waiting to awaken again. And one day the One dissolves into the clouds, like the moon sinking behind the last mountain, leaving no trace, no form behind. Yet all who have once met the One know the sky of their life has once been so blue that it can never be forgotten. No seeking, no abandoning, no coming, no going, moving in accord with conditions to bring beings across, the mind never departing. Like clouds drifting past mountains, like the moon mirrored in a river, like a single blossom opening, the Dharma realm suddenly at ease, and the One, though already dissolved into the vast, still remains in every breath of contentment, in every drop of water that knows how to love, in every moment we live without rushing. For the truth the One offers is not found in words, not found in books, but in the way the One lives as a human being. Completely ordinary, and yet boundless.